It's close at hand as we sail onwards to the promised land. A one-way ticket to our destiny. It's all aboard the good ship Victory. Home and dry, you and I. As long as we're together, then our dreams will never die. Home and dry, you and I. As long as you believe we're home and dry.
Home and dry with 5 games to go. The title clinched against Queen's Park Rangers at Goodison Park on a blue letter day, May the 6th.
There's one a corner kick on the right-hand side. Sheedy will take it in towards the near post. Not headed away convincingly by Gregory. Back in by Gray. Van den Houw, Mountfield, 1-0. Derek Mountfield breaks the deadlock.
Derek Mountfield scoring the first goal. Not a bad day, Derek, one way and another.
Oh, it's tremendous. It's a great feeling, and you can probably hear by the players in the back there. It's a great feeling. The walk around afterwards was fantastic, and I really feel proud and hope the fans have a great day tonight. It's not just for the players, it's for everyone, including the fans.
Crossed in again with the left foot. Graham Sharp with a headed chance. 2-0. Graham Sharp's 30th of the season ignites the fuse. The party has started. Everton now are the champions. You can be sure of that. Graham Sharp, his 21st league goal of the season, getting very close now to the 23 that Joe Royal scored in the last championship season here in 1970. And after a rather quiet second half, 50,000 Evertonians are on their feet and are preparing now for the celebration.
Peter Reid just out of the bath. What's it like in there at the moment?
It's great, Clive.
Come in.
Sing song and everything. I know the lads with the drowned, you knowing that you're a red, but you know, no, I'm absolutely delighted. Can't put it into words. I think it's for them more than anyone. I mean, you've had a few lean years, and I think that makes up for a bit of it. Now we've just got to get it under our belts, and we've got a couple of more important games to go look forward to. I hope it's just starting for Everton, and we won't get blasé about this. We're champions, we deserve it, but it's not the end.
Collected on the edge of the penalty area, desperate for another goal to round off the afternoon. But these Evertonians have had so many afternoons to remember and treasure in recent months. Everton have a throw-in just inside their own half on the left-hand side. The referee, milking the situation, has his whistle in his mouth. That's it, champions! Everton complete the first leg of the treble and go on to Rotterdam and to Wembley as the champions of England. A marvellous moment for all the players.
Howard, congratulations. How does the championship feel the second time around?
Well, it feels very sweet tonight. This is a hard slog. We start off in August and we want to prove to be the best, like everyone else, and we've achieved that today. With 5 games left, I think it's a tremendous achievement on behalf of the players.
18 months ago, the players are down at the Gladys Street end now, applauding the supporters. Peter Reid, a one-arm salute which says it all. Scarves and hats being thrown out from the Gladys Street for their favourites to wear on this great moment. And just listen to the singing. Well, the greatest team the world has ever seen, I don't know yet. But certainly this season, they must be chief contenders for Europe's #1 side. You heard the chants for Howard Kendall, but still the manager just stands at the foot of the players' tunnel and watches proudly as his young side accept the accolades and applause.
Is it more satisfying as a manager than it was as a player?
Well, it's a long time ago. I mean, in terms of when I was a player, I think it's very nice feeling tonight.
I noticed you stayed off the pitch at the end whilst the players took their lap of honour. Was that a conscious decision on your part?
It's a players' night, isn't it? I mean, it's a players' achievement. They're the ones that have gone out there and they've done it week after week. We've only sent them out there.
How long ago did you sense that this was possible?
I felt towards the end of last season we were turning into a very, very good side. I mean, it's taken 4 years for this to happen. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. You know, we've built something here, and it's proved today to be the best.
It's all aboard the good ship Victory. Home and dry, you and I. As long as we're together, then our dreams will never die. Home and dry, you and I. As long as you believe we're home and dry. Home and dry.
Home and dry with a new First Division record of 90 points, the biggest title-winning margin of all time, 13 points, having beaten every team in the First Division. 16 players qualified for Championship medals, and we can meet them now as you've never met them. Introduced, nicknames, secrets and all by the Footballers of the Year, Neville Southall and Peter Reid.
Hoddle takes it short to Perryman. Hoddle again. Turns, clips it in with the left foot. It's a lovely cross, header for Falco, and an astonishing save by Neville Southall. That is the best save I have seen this season.
The Football Writers' Player of the Year, Neville Southall. 42 league appearances, the team's only ever present.
Well, Neville, best goalkeeper in the world, and we call him Hitler because he is the great dictator, and he's got a striking resemblance to the man.
John Bailey, 15 league appearances to qualify for a medal in the last week of the season.
Character to decide. He's a bit unfortunate to lose his place to Pat early on. I think he gets more excited even if he's not playing than all the lads put together.
Back in there by McMahon. This time White's the buffer. Oh, a lovely drive by Stevens. Oh, and what a way to return for Gary Stevens. A magnificent shot from fully 25 yards.
Gary Stevens, 37 games in the title season and 3 goals plus a first England cap.
Well, we call him Squeak, and you've interviewed Gary and you know what that little oval voice is like, but he's got a squeaky little voice there, but his game's not squeaky. He's strong, forceful and a great defender.
Pat van den Houw, 31 league matches after his move from Birmingham City in September.
Well, there's no need to say anything else. I think the fans have got him earmarked. It's gone on to the lad's psychopath because he is, let's say, aggressive in his style of play, and a boy who surprised me. He's come in and he's done ever so well to keep John Bailey out the side. He must be a hell of a player, as well as a bit ruthless.
Gary Stevens will take the throw. In towards Adrian Heath. Trying to turn away from Griffin. Finds Irvine, edge of the penalty area. Rolled in low. Peter Reid, 2-0. Oh, yes. Peter Reid, who's had an outstanding game, sends Everton on towards the quarter-finals.
Peter Reid, the player's own award winner, 2 league goals from his 36 appearances.
Peter Reid has been probably the best player in Britain without doubt in midfield this season and last season, I think. Why he's not playing for England regularly, I don't know. Great competitor. He's like as a person anyway. I think he gets the best out of his life that he possibly can. A tremendous player.
Kevin Ratcliffe, captain of club and country, 40 games en route to lifting the Championship trophy.
Oh, well, what can you say about Ratters? Speedy Gonzalez. Clough said he's the fastest back four player in the country, and I'd second that. Ratters, he is the mickey taker of the squad. He takes the mick out of everyone. The only thing with him, he can't take it back. He can't take it when we give it him back. He gets a bit red.
Into Stephen, edge of the penalty area, trying to get outside. Shoot, he's done so, and Derek Mountfield has capitalised and got Everton's 3rd goal, his 2nd of the night. Derek Mountfield's 14th of the season, which is a quite extraordinary total for a centre-half.
Derek Mountfield played 37 matches in the title race, scoring a remarkable 10 league goals.
Oh, the Chris Savare look-alike. Yeah, Chris Savare, there's 2 peas in a pod there. And a lad who's come in and he's done ever so well, and the lads reckon he's going to get the golden, the Adidas Golden Boot Award for the goals he gets. Brilliant season for the lad.
There are 4 minutes left to play. One surely would win it now. Reid will take it, right-footed, in towards Derek Mountfield. Heath, he scored! Adrian Heath has scored for Everton, and that surely takes them back to Wembley.
Adrian Heath played 17 First Division games before his injury in December, scoring 11 goals.
Adrian Heath did brilliant for us till he got his unfortunate injury. Looks like he'll be at the start of the season and be fit. He's got plenty of nicknames. Inchie's one of them, but I like calling him the Jap, because he reminds me of a Jap, really. But I think he would have been another England regular, really. He's done brilliant for us and probably won us the championship.
Bracewell, well, that's an epic ball into the path of Trevor Stephen. He's got past Pickering inside the penalty area. Oh, what a goal! What a marvellous goal by Trevor Stephen.
Trevor Stephen, 40 league appearances in a non-stop season which saw him pull on an England shirt, 12 First Division goals.
Oh, so Trev, since the England call-up, he's prim and proper, Trev. Nice lad, everything, and we call him Sir. But when he's on the pitch, he is the most elegant of footballers, and he's had a terrific season, and I think that England spot is for a long time to come.
Gary Stevens there with the throw-in for Everton. Over on the right-hand side, in towards Gray at the near post, run all the way through. And Kevin Richardson has scored. Oh, what a dream return for Everton's Milk Cup semi-final hero, Kevin Richardson.
Kevin Richardson scored 4 invaluable league goals in 14 games plus 2 substitute appearances.
Kev is probably one of the most underrated players I've ever seen in my life. He's done absolutely brilliant. Call him Bones because he's not the fattest of players, is he? You know, but I mean, his attitude has been brilliant. I mean, as I say, I don't know how he's kept himself going a lot of the times, because he's done brilliantly, scored some vital goals for us, gone out and come back and done the same. He's been brilliant.
Richardson again, left-hand side. Bardsley chasing him back. Early cross from Richardson, deflected by Sinnott. Might come for Gary Stevens, left-footed shot. Graham Sharp with a great chance. It's there! Graham Sharp has scored for Everton. Oh, what a marvellous tonic just before half-time. Gary Stevens made it all possible, forcing the ball forward. And Graham Sharp, whose season has suddenly turned into goals, scores the most important one of his life.
Graham Sharp, top scorer with 21 league goals from 36 starts and that one afternoon in the number 12 shirt.
Oh, Sharpie too. I think that's a nickname he got before he come here, but we can't say. The lads think he's got a bit of a fat backside. That's all I'll say about that. And that's what we call him, but he's had a great season, 30-odd goals, and, well, what a player.
Bracewell, back out to Stephen, left-hand side, crossed in with the right foot, this time towards Gray. Oh, marvellous goal! And this is Andy Gray at his very, very best. Another wonderful diving header.
Andy Gray, just 21 full appearances, plus 10 on the bench, producing 9 First Division goals.
Big Andy, well, now that is Freddie Starr. Anyone, and his personality is like Freddie Starr's as well, because you can never shut him up. And when he gets a drink down him, well, he's a lunatic. But what a fact. I mean, when he gets a drink down him, I think he plays like that when he's out there. He goes for everything, and brave as a lion and a great striker.
Terry Curran picked up a medal despite starting only 4 games. He was sub on 14 occasions before leaving the club in May.
TC, I mean, then again, I think a lot of people thought he didn't do a lot for us, but I can assure you he did, really. I mean, he came in, played up front a lot of the times, out of position, did well. I mean, I don't think we lost a game with Terry playing. Possibly he'll be looking for management sort of this season or next, and I hope he does ever so well.
Now the hopeful ball down the right-hand side. Heath might make something of it, though. He does. He turns it back to Trevor Stephen. Driven forward. Bracewell popping up on the edge of the penalty area. Right-footed shot. Super goal. Paul Bracewell's first for Everton, and really well taken. And tribute to a marvellous performance from Howard Kendall's summer signing tonight.
Paul Bracewell, 37 games and 2 goals. His contribution in his first league campaign at Goodison.
Brace. Well, he hasn't got a nickname, but suffice to say that his card is on automatic pilot to Sunderland, because he's got a girlfriend up there, and we rib him about that more than anything. But it's been a joy playing with him in there, and I'm delighted for him with the England call-up, and that'll go on to be a great player.
Here's Sharp, on towards Heath. Great chance for Alan Harper inside the penalty area. 1-1. Alan Harper, the substitute, has equalised. 6 minutes left to play, and a dream goal for the former Liverpool player.
Alan Harper, 10 matches plus 8 as sub in just about every position.
I call him the cat because he always used to take me for the warm-ups. He thinks he's a bit of a keeper, like, and he's a great character. I think he's possibly one of the unsung heroes, along with Kevin, really, who's won us the championship. He's another one who's come in, sort of, he's played about, I think, 99 different positions this season. He's done ever so well in all of them. Tremendous player. I think he'd be a regular with somebody else.
Gray climbing over shore a little bit, but play going on with Adrian Heath, trying to free Sheedy down the left-hand side. Musker couldn't control it. Sheedy inside the penalty area. Oh, what a brilliant goal by Kevin Sheedy. 3-0, and a magnificent strike by the left foot of Kevin Sheedy.
And Kevin Sheedy, 29 games, producing an outstanding tally of 11 league goals.
Well, he's the other twin with the fat backside, Pinky and Perky, him and Sharpie, and them two have got the weight problems of the team. But while left peg, possibly the best in the country, and we didn't see a lot of Panenkas, but we wouldn't be far off the best in the world. And he's had a great season, scoring goals from midfield, and it's a great lad to have. He'll always get you a goal. Probably.
So now the moment that Goodison Park has been waiting for 15 years, as the trophy which heralds Everton as the #1 team in England is given to their skipper Kevin Ratcliffe and paraded over his head for the Everton fans who've waited so long.
Played 42, won 28, drawn 6, lost 8, 488 against 43. Points 90. Everton's first championship for 15 years. 1 down, 2 to go.
Everton in the shape of Andy Gray and Paul Bracewell to get us underway, defending the tunnel end of Wembley Stadium in this first half. Neville Southall's goal, behind which most...
It was at Wembley, the stadium in which it had all begun a year earlier, that Everton's treble bid eventually faltered in the last 10 minutes of their 60th match of the season. There are 1,000 reasons why. You need luck to win a cup, and that day it deserted the Blues.
A high one in towards Graham Sharp. Bailey has come from it. Not a terribly good punch. Reid on the volley. Oh, hit the post and came out with Kidman beaten on the line. And Peter Reid so close to opening Everton's account.
When chances are few and far between, you really can't afford to miss them.
With a stooping header gets it away. Stevens, that's a lovely ball down. Reid into the dead ball line on the right-hand side. He's got past Arthur Alverston. Reid back to Kevin Sheedy. Gray with a shot just wide. Great chance for Everton. Maybe their best of the game. Peter Reid set it up on the right-hand side. Sheedy let it run. And Andy Gray, who makes such a habit of scoring in...
Then fate can take a hand and provide a talking point and a turning point.
And then Peter Reid wins it. Oh, and he's brought down very cynically there by Kevin Moore, and he was preparing to go on. And what action will Peter Willis take here? No doubt about it, it was a cynical foul by Moran. Peter Reid was going clear from that loose pass. He's certainly going to book him. He sent him off. He sent him off. Kevin Moran is sent off by the referee Peter Willis, and for the first time in an FA Cup final at Wembley, a player is sent off. And Manchester United will contest the decision for as long as they like, but Kevin Moran is going to have to go.
10 angry men can still be a match for 11 desperately tired men. Then all it takes is a moment of inspiration to end a dream.
Clears his lines again for United. Hughes 15 yards inside his own half, turning away from Bracewell skillfully, on towards Norman Whiteside, onside again, and clear of Van and Howe down the right-hand side. Strachan and Olsen in support of the Irishman. Whiteside edge of the penalty area, tries a left-footed shot, it's there! Norman Whiteside has scored for Manchester United, and that will be the goal which wins the FA Cup. Norman Whiteside, a minute after wasting a splendid opportunity, perhaps Manchester United's best of the game, scores a marvellous goal with his left foot, curled it past Neville Southall from a difficult angle. And Norman Whiteside, who was the youngest ever scorer of a Wembley FA Cup final goal 2 years ago, has scored a dramatic extra-time goal for Manchester United, and it could be the winner.
I think, first of all, you can't take anything away from Manchester United, and you know, on the day they fully deserved their victory. I would have liked to have played them with a couple of days more rest in with Bones. I think UEFA and I think the FA will have to get together and make sure that that type of situation doesn't arise again. It's not good for the team involved. It was a shocking experience for us. I think it's not the fact that you have to play 2 games, but it's the mental pressures of building yourself up for one big European tie, because remember, we were creating history by being the first Everton side to be in a European final. So that carried a lot of mental pressure. But we just look forward now to getting a bite of the cherry, and we feel that with fresh legs and Charity Shield Day that we will prove once again we are the best team in the country.
The misery of that humid May afternoon can be avenged one day, and who knows, possibly even forgotten. But the sheer, unbounded joy that Everton's stylish and classy performance in Rotterdam the previous Wednesday evening brought to 25,000 of their supporters in the Feyenoord Stadium, and many, many more listening at home, will never be forgotten. Good night, Vienna.
Everton in front. And is that the goal that wins the final?
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Everton is the best, we all know. We're the team, we're supreme, number one. And we love you, Everton. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Side by side as we sing along together. E-V-E-R-T-O-N. We're Everton and we'll be Everton forever. We're the new sensation.
On this famous balmy night in Rotterdam, the Blues are on the verge of European success for the first time in their long and glorious history. Didi will take the corner kick on the right-hand side, in towards the near post. Oh, he's got his way through! Kevin Stephen has got the second. That surely will win the cup for Everton.
Everton. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Side by side as we sing along together. E-V-E-R-T-O-N. We're Everton, we'll be Everton forever.
Setting up Didi on the edge of the penalty area. 3-1. Kevin Didi ties it up for Everton. And on they go to Wembley to meet Manchester United with yet another trophy in their cabinet.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Side by side as we sing along together. E-V-E-R-T-O-N. We're Everton, we'll be Everton forever. Here we go.
Kevin Ratcliffe becomes the first Everton skipper to lift aloft a major European trophy. He parades it to these supporters who've waited years and years for moments like this.
We love you, Everton. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Side by side as we sing along together. E-V-E-R-T-O-N. We're Everton, we'll be Everton forever. E-V-E-R-T-O-N. We're Everton, we'll be Everton forever.
I'm a firm believer that now that the club is obviously on the right footing with the players we've got and obviously the staff we've got working for us at the moment. I can't see any reason that if we keep putting the effort in and working as hard as we have done this season, that we won't sort of in the next 5-6 years, however long, be a major force in our game. And I'm sure that come May of the next 3 or 4 years, that Everton will still be involved in either the Championship or Cup finals, or obviously we'll have to wait and see now as regards European football.
Think there'll be enough for another album next year?
I hope so, yeah.